RoamLink's multi-line service is here. If you've got a PepLink router like this with multiple modems inside of it, maybe a transit, this is a BR2, anything with more than one modem, multi-line might be for you. It's a way to get access to multiple connections to the best networks out there for a lower price. Come along with us, I'll tell you all about it. Hey folks, Eric with mobilemusthave.com and RoamLink.com, and thanks so much for joining us. Today we're excited to announce the availability of our RoamLink multi-line plans. What is a multi-line plan? Well, it's a single subscription service that you can get from mobilemusthave.com and RoamLink that will give you multiple links for devices like this that have multiple modems. So for one price per month, you can take, in this example, the BR2, one 5G modem and another 5G modem and connect them both to the RoamLink service at a significant discount. For those of you who are new to RoamLink, RoamLink is our wireless carrier brand here at mobilemusthave.com. We've set up an MVNO and we are a mobile wireless carrier that can provide you access to multiple internet service providers, wireless providers, all for one low price. So with RoamLink, you get priority access to Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and US Cellular, all for one low price here inside of the US. For folks with devices like this is our BR2 Pro. This is a dual 5G modem. With a single RoamLink subscription, you'd be limited to using one of the modems in this device, and then you'd have to get another subscription for the second modem. Now, we recognize that most folks that have a dual modem device are not necessarily using more internet, but they want to have access to both of these modems for redundancy. And that's where the RoamLink multi-line plans come into play. With RoamLink multi-line, you're getting significant steep discounts to that of which you would get if you were buying the plans on their own. For example, right now, as part of a promotion for 2025, unlimited data is $169 per month and $159 for members with a single link connection. Now that's a good deal. You get access to every single cell carrier and its priority data. Check out all the reviews on our site. Look at what people are saying. They are saying what we know is true, which is that the network is significantly faster on RoamLink because we are not deprioritizing that traffic. And with that $169 a month, you're getting, like I said before, all of the major carriers. Now, by adding multi-line, so for example, you'd be adding a second line would get you from $169 to $249, and you would have a savings there as a member as well, getting you a $10 a month savings as your member. That would get you to $239, which is significantly less than $169 times 2. So, and then it kind of goes down from there. With a 4-link plan, if you're going to be having 4 connections simultaneously, you could be down to $99 a month per link for unlimited data. Now in the future, check the listing pages for multi-line RoamLink. We may be releasing non-unlimited plans for folks that want less data and want to save a bit of money every month. But for right now, we're launching it with RoamLink Unlimited Multi-Line so that every single line connection is unlimited. So why do you care about multiple connections if you already have access to all of the different carriers? Well, it really comes down to bandwidth and reliability with your connection. If you have 2 separate connections that you bond together on the fastest carrier in your area, then those 2 connections are going to basically double your available bandwidth. So if, say, T-Mobile is the fastest in that area and it's 400 megabits and you get 2 links, you now have 800 megabits. So you can get significantly more speed out of a multi-link connection. And if you combine them together using speed fusion technology, you can use them at the same time on the same computer rather than 400 with some devices and 400 with others. We have separate videos on speed fusion and SD-WAN bonding and how all of that stuff works. But the point being that you can combine those connections and effectively get close to double the speed. Because they're coming from the same carrier and the same tower, and they are going to be basically the same speed, that's going to maximize the likelihood of when you combine them, you're going to get probably up to 80 or 90% of the total, well, probably about 80% of the total combined bandwidth of both connections. So that's how you increase your overall bandwidth. For folks like me though, who are doing mobile work, I don't care as much about bandwidth. I'm looking for connection stability. And what I would do in that scenario with RoamLink multi-line is I would have one of my connections on one carrier and one on another. Now, that means that if anything goes wrong with my primary, say T-Mobile, I've got my secondary, say Verizon, that's continuing to operate and work. And with SpeedFusion technology, having those combined and me working through the SpeedFusion tunnel means that if one of the connections drops temporarily or something happens to it, I'm not losing my Zoom call or my important upload or anything, my streaming TV or anything. It's all just working exactly how I need it to. So depending on your need, you can either increase your bandwidth, you can increase your reliability, or you can do both if you want to do multiple carriers and combine them together. You'll most likely get more bandwidth that way and added reliability. Now, RoamLink's multi-line is available on any Peplink device that supports multiple modems and has Fusion SIM technology. So that would be the BR2 as you see here, as well as the Transit Pro and the Balance 20X and a few other models. So if you're not sure, just check the listing page. We've got the most common models there, or you can reach out to our support department and ask a question on whether or not you can get the multi-line plans. Peeking under the hood for a second and talking about how we utilize the Fusion SIM technology, we have data centers inside the United States and we load those up with superstations where we have data plans that we can serve out to customers. This is part of how we can keep the prices low for folks. So with a multi-line plan, what'll happen here is your modem one will connect the way it always has with your RoamLink. So you'll have a SIM card in the device, it'll connect up and you'll be off and surfing. Once that first one is connected, the second, using the connection from the first modem, the second one will dial out to our data center and go grab another license or link or connection or line and download it to your second modem, giving you that multi-line connection. By utilizing Fusion SIM, it's extremely easy for us to get your additional links up and running fast. It also means that we can turn them down quickly, and there are never any contracts or anything with RoamLink or RoamLink multi-line. You're basically paying for the 30 days of service, and you can cancel at any time, and at the end of that 30 days of prepaid service, that will disconnect. With RoamLink multi-line, you can also suspend service for the $10 a month that you use on your normal service. We do not charge an additional fee for the additional lines. It's just $10 a month for multi-line. And you can change plans. So if you wanted to move to single later or go to a lower gigabyte plan or anything like that, you can do that. Just note that if you are on a promotional unlimited rate and that rate does not, becomes not available in the future, you may lose access to that rate. The provisioning process or the activation process to get multi-line up and running is super simple because it utilizes the Fusion SIM technology, and it's even easier if you're an existing RoamLink customer. If you're not, we can activate via a physical SIM and ship it out to you, or we can activate RoamLink via eSIM and get it all active and up and running without you having to have anything shipped to you. You kind of handle that all at the checkout process, and then you can work with our support team to get everything up and running exactly how you want it. If you don't have a Peplink device, or you're not sure what device, or you're not sure how to get access to any of this, you can reach out to our team and schedule a consultation. The easiest way to do that is to go to talk.mobilemusthave.com, and there'll be a calendar there where you can schedule a mutually agreed time to set up a Zoom call and talk to one of our experts about various technologies and how and what would be best for you. Additionally, you can email us at info@mobilemusthave.com, and you can also start up a chat in the bottom right-hand corner if you have some questions about how this all works, and we'll take care of that as well. And if you want to just call us and you don't want to schedule a call, there may be some hold times, but you can do that as well. Our phone number is up on the top right-hand corner of our website, and that's another way to get in touch. But thank you guys so much. We're excited about RoamLink multi-line, and we'll see you on the road. Thanks.